Grade 12 students, am I talking to teachers of advanced mathematics? Tell me in the comment sections, because these programs is well dedicated for them, for those group of people. Regardless, it might be even beyond of that group of people, but I felt in my heart I have to mention at least the members of have a vision that need the knowledge of advanced mathematics? Or have you ever been looking the place that can teach you the beauty of advanced mathematics? Or have you ever looking a teacher who can help you to understand, master, enjoy, apply the beauty of advanced mathematics? The answer of all of those questions that you've been asking yourself, and even other that you haven't mentioned, you might get a part of it in this session. How are you, everybody who is watching this video? I'm very happy to have you, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all the national and international viewers on this program. My name is Olenjolai Moko Tayai Losingo. Simply just call me Olenjolai. I am a Tanzanian. I'm doing this program as a chieftain to my own nation, to my beloved nation, the blessed nation that called Tanzania. I thank God by His own grace that He has built in me His gift of mathematics. I thank God who has built in me His gift of teaching. So in this program, I'll be standing in two positions, as a teacher and as a mathematician. Am I talking with a pre-Form 5 student? Am I talking with Form 5 student? Am I talking right now for the QT student? Am I talking to reciters? Am I talking to grade 12 students? Am I talking to teachers of advanced mathematics? Tell me in the comment sections, because these programs is well dedicated for them, for those group of people. Regardless, it might be even beyond of that group of people, but I felt in my heart I have to mention at least the members of such kind of the group. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all the national and international viewers into one of our online school that called Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai M. Here I forgot the letter M, so do minor correction. So Olenjolai M. So for this one, there is M. Okay, this is the initial of my name. And here also we have M because of the space. Simultaneously, I'd like to welcome you into one of our official YouTube channel that's called official YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai M. Well, simultaneously, I'd like to welcome you into the departments of advanced mathematics. And today we are going to cover we are going to learn about advanced mathematics, and these contents I dedicate to all the pre-Form 5 students in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Uganda, in Rwanda, in the United States, anywhere in the world, because internet is accessible worldwide. I would like to also dedicate this session to Form 5 students, QT students, reciters, grade 12 students, and teachers. Teachers, it means when I say teachers, those who are learning, those who are in teaching universities, and even teachers who are already working in the industry of teaching. This is chapter 4, my dear students, that's called Coordinate Geometry 1. And I would like to welcome you into session 5, which is titled as Derivations of the Formula of Perpendicular Distance of a point to a line. That's what I'm going to teach you today. You can ask yourself so many questions. What are we doing in Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. That's a very good questions. We have a vision, which is kind of an assignment that has been given by the founder of this program, who God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or Israel. This is an assignment. We have an assignment to teach, train, incubate, mentor, leads our advanced secondary students on how they can extract knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the classroom instructions in advanced mathematics and other, in advanced physics, advanced chemistry, advanced biology, later on advanced agriculture, and combine it with knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that we are going to teach them to extract it from the Word of God in order to solve real life problems. In our life, we have so many problems that need the knowledge of mathematics. And from there, I would like to declare publicly that we have a phrase that I heard in Tanzania, that mathematics, it's a national disease. In Swahili, say it, hesabu ni ugonjwa wa taifa. I disagree with that phrase. It's not true. Hesabu sio ugonjwa wa taifa. Mathematics is not a national disease, but mathematics is the medicine for the diseases, which we call them problems, real life problems existing in Tanzania, in Africa, and worldwide. Again, I'll be using the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, and for example, that I have the syllabus book. This is Advanced Mathematics Syllabus for Advanced Secondary Education from 5 through from 16. It might be a little bit different from country to country according to the educational system, but one thing I want to tell you that all the advanced mathematics, all the concepts that you are going to learn in advanced mathematics, first of all, Tanzanians, we have never discovered any of them. So we have received this knowledge from Europeans, from Europe, America, Asia, and different places of the world. So what does it mean? The subject of advanced mathematics is a cross-cutting subject. So it means that what I'm going to teach you in this level, or what I'm going to teach you in coordinate geometry 1, also advanced secondary students also, or just in the educational system of China, they are learning the same concept. It means coordinate geometry 1, it's universal worldwide. So that's why I say that this is international and national teacher. I thank God by His own grace, He has given me His calling to be a national, to be a family, a national and international teacher of advanced mathematics, advanced physics, advanced chemistry, basic applied mathematics, because we are going to teach you 8 subjects in this online school. Remember that our contents are the names emphasize that are online, so our contents you can access them comfortably online. Okay, I know among you there are some students who are not new members, means that they are not new students. They have been registered, they have registered themselves and have been students in our Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, in square bracket OLENJOLAIM for particular time. So possibly you've registered yourself. Thank you for your decision, and keep yourself to visiting our official YouTube channel, where we provide our free will incense giving to God through teaching. Because God is the one who will be teaching in me. I am teaching and teaching is me. Wonderful. So if it's your first time to join me, you're warmly welcome. I would like to navigate you on how you can register yourself permanently, so there's no need for you to miss. I want you not to miss any future contents that we create for advanced secondary students. So here, let us navigate together. So simply write these few steps and follow them right now in order to accomplish, because you have to do only one lifetime registration. Registration to TOASO. TOASO, it's abbreviations of what? Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, in square bracket Olenjolai. So what are the steps? You have to follow just a few steps. The first step, if you have an email, then skip the first step. If you don't have, then create or open a new email. A new email address. That's the first step. If you have one, no need for you to create a new one. Okay? Again, after you create your email, then I will ask you to sign in YouTube. Sign in YouTube. Okay? By what? By email. You cannot sign in without email. And you cannot register yourself without email. Those are the conditions. Then the next step after you saying it, now you can search what? You can search Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai. So copy and paste our official YouTube channel name from here to here, and then search. Where are you going to search? You will search it in Facebook, just search it in YouTube platform. In YouTube search, in YouTube what? In YouTube servers. Okay, in YouTube. Once you search it, you'll see a round button which contains Tanzania flag. Tanzania flag. Beside it, you see the name of our channel, which is, don't search for to us, it's not there. This is the abbreviation. You see Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai. You see the number of videos that we have published at this time. You see numbers of subscribers. Subscribers, these are registered students in our online school. So the next step, this is just like a welcoming poster. When you say Tanzania national flag, you will see a round buttons with a profile picture of our national flag. This indicating that it's a national problem. That's why that every lecture or every sessions of mine start with a part of our national song. Okay? National anthem. Our national anthem. So the first step we ask you that to click it. So now to get into our school, click the round button. So to click the round button, click the round buttons. Once you click the round buttons, you will see the horizontal toolbar. In this horizontal toolbar, you see homes, you see videos, okay? You see videos, you see playlisting. You see playlisting, you see community, you see channel, you see about. Okay? So I will come back later. Let us jump into the fifth step. We'll come back later into this horizontal toolbar. The fifth step we ask you right now, in order, because you have all the criteria for you to register yourself permanently, so we ask you right now to find the button written subscribe. So find the button written subscribe, click that button once. Once you click, the text will change from subscribe into subscribed. Okay? Once that changed, then the icon of the bell appear. So click the icon of the bell. You prompted with what is 3 options. So choose the first option, which is what? All. Okay? That's number 5. So then number 6, in order, so from there, when you accomplish the step number 5, you've already registered yourself. Congratulations for registering yourself. You know, why did you subscribe? Let me answer that question. Okay, there are so many reasons, but the main reason is in order for you to get notification whenever we publish any new video. We have a vision of recording more than 600 high-definition videos of training and teaching about advanced subjects. So stay tuned. So if this is session 5, we still have more than 10 sessions of Coordinate Geometry 1 that are still coming. Okay, so we know that we like to help you on how you can access our content precisely and systematically. Go back into this horizontal toolbar that I told you. Go to the steady way, which is written sorting, playlist, playlist, playlist. In the playlisting, then we ask you that to find the playlist written coordinating geometry, coordinating geometry 1. We organize our contents in terms of what? Playlist. We organize our contents in form of playlist. So when we create a playlist, when any chapter or any topic has its playlist, where you'll find the organized listing of sessions from the first session to the last session. So no need for you to hassle. For example, if you accomplish session 5, there's no need for you to go and search for the session 6. I have so many session 6. I have so many, because I have so many. For example, in advanced mathematics, I will teach you 10 chapters. So in every chapter, we'll have session 6. So it means that if you write session 6, you won't get the next session after this one. So the best way for you to just avoid such kind of the hassling, just to go into the playlisting, then find the playlist of Coordinate Geometry 1. Then we find the first session to the last session. Again, we know that you'll enjoy our content. The next question is, how can you share with other students in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Uganda? So we ask you to click the icons called the share or written share. Click it once in order to share it. So this one enable you to share video link. So you can share video link, this video link to other students, or peers, okay, students via what? Via social media or via local message. When I say social media, you can say share the video link through Facebook, through WhatsApp, through Twitter, through Telegram, through Instagram, through TikTok, etc., etc. So, welcome into ASO. Let us go into today's session. Let us go into our class. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue. Let us get inside our session. Are you ready to derive? Are you ready to learn the derivations of the formula of perpendicular distance of a point to a line? If the answer is yes, let us get inside. Okay, so let us begin with quick review. Quick review of what? Of session 4. Session 4, I have been teaching you about how can you find perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance from what? From a point to a line. And just I taught you, but just to use the normal techniques. For example, we have the XY plane. We have the XY plane like this. Then we have the straight line. Okay? And then suppose that we have AXC plus BY plus C is equal to 0. So then we want to find the distance from this point, the perpendicular distance, perpendicular shortest distance from that point to this one. So we want to know this distance D. Okay? And this point is known. Suppose this P, X naught, Y naught. So we've been teaching you how you can find. If this point is known and this equation, you can find the perpendicular distance from a point to a line without using any general formula that we'll be deriving today. So do you remember the steps? The first step that we asked you, you have to find what? You have to find slope, find slope or gradient of what? Of given line. The second step, then remember that if this is P and this Q, okay? Remember that line AXC plus BY, for example, there, plus C is equal to C. These are perpendicular lines with linearity PQ. So because they are perpendicular, remember that slope of two perpendicular lines, the products of the slope of two perpendicular lines is equal to -1. So we know the slope of the given line. So you can find the slope of 40 of line PQ. So from there, we will get the slope of 40 of line PQ. And the good thing is, session 4 is the foundation of session 5. In session 5, we'll be deriving by using letters. But in session 4, we have been doing the same derivation of the general formula that we are going to do today, but not by using letters. So after finding the slope of the 40 of the line PQ, so we know the slope, we know this point. Then we remember that slope is equal to what? Change in y over change in what? In x. So you can find the equation of the line. So it means that the third step, you can find what? Equation of the new line. But this is line what? PQ. When you find the equations of 40, so the equations of the new line, then the first step I told you, you have to solve what? Simultaneous. So simultaneous what? Simultaneous equations of the first given line and equation of the new line. To find the point of 40, the point of intersection. When you find that point of intersection, the first step, you can use a distance formula to compute it, distance between P, Q. Then you are done. We'll be following those steps in this derivation. So in case you missed this session 4, you can access in our Tanzania online A-level set school in square bracket OLENJOLAIM in the playlist of College Geometry 1. It has been written session 4. Are you ready now to go for what we have to cover today? Let us go inside. So the derivation of the formula of perpendicular distance of a point to a line. Okay. So simply say that so we say that the formula of what? Of perpendicular distance of the perpendicular distance from what? Perpendicular distance of a point to a line can be driven or can be derived by following several steps. We're following several steps that which will be teach you. The foundation means that the foundation of this derivation is taught in session 4 at the foundation. So let us go directly into the derivation, the first step. First step, we say that consider figure. So consider figure 5 below. Okay? Consider figure 5 below. This is figure 5. We have our XY plane. So this is Y axis. This is X axis. So this is the straight line. AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. Then afterward, so here it is. So suppose that this is the point P, okay, which is x0, y0. This is the perpendicular distance that we want to derive this formula. So this line is perpendicular to this, and suppose here we have point Q. Okay, so this is figure 5.1. So figure 5.1 below. Okay. So this is our XY. So this is the given line. This is the point. This is point P, and this is the distance. So D representing distance. Okay. So again we have point Q. Point Q. This is X, comma Y. That's the point Q. Okay. Okay, so this is the point that we have. Okay, so please, you can pause the video and copy these few steps so you can share with your friends. Remember that this is a generational program. This is Olenjolai's gift to Tanzania, to the entire nations of Tanzania. This is the gift. I am a gift of Tanzania, and this is my gift. And this also is my free will. All of this training that I'm providing free of charge, It's my freewheeling thanksgiving to my living God who has given me a gift of teaching. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have the representations, the graphic or the geometrical representation of the problem that we have. So we go into the second step. Second step right now, we say that let us find slope of the given line of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Concentrate, please. Yeah, write. You can write, you can copy, and then pause. Then you listen. Or you can listen, then you pause, you copy. If you cannot do simultaneous, because for myself, I'm writing and I'm teaching simultaneously. So we have ax plus by plus c. This is the general question. Even when we'll be using this formula to solve problems, we have to make sure that in the given line, the form of the question of the given line should be this one. There's a very good simplicity if you express any question of the line in this form before you use the formula of 40 of perpendicular distance of a point to a line. So it means that to find the slope of this given line, we have to make right the subject. Make right the subject, pause the video, and try to make right the subject. Okay? So thank you for trying. So let us go now. So to make right the subject, simply it means that you can take ax minus ax plus by plus c minus c is equal to 0 minus ax minus c to both sides. Okay, so this is 0, this is 0, so on this side it means by is equal to negative ax minus c over b, then this one over b, and this term over b. So on the left hand side we have y is equal to negative a over b x minus c over b. So, to find the slope, you have to compare it. Suppose this is equation 1. Compare with the standard equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. So it means that xx, c it is c negative c over b, which is y-intercept, and y. So m is equal to it. So suppose that this is m1 is equal to negative a over b. This is slope of the given line. My dear student, I want to tell you that we are going to follow more than 7 steps. And I want to warn you, please concentrate and pay attention. These derivations, it's one of the longest derivations in all the topics of the Form 5. So you have to listen carefully. And there are so many questions that ask you or test your understanding about this or about this concept. And this formula is useful in different parts of coordinate geometry 1 and even also in different parts of some other topics such as vector. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that you've understood. In case you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. Okay, so let us go into the third step. So the third step now, we have the slope 1. Let us find the slope of the line PQ, this one. We know the gradient of this line. We can find the slope of this line. Why? Because line PQ is perpendicular to line AX plus Y plus BY plus C is equal to 0. So if these two lines are perpendicular, then we know the products of the slopes of the two lines which are perpendicular is equal to negative 1. So find slope of what? Slope of line PQ. Slope of line PQ. So to find the slope of line PQ, we have to recall the formula for perpendicular lines. Let the slope of the line PQ is equal to m2. So m1 times m2 is equal to negative 1. So it means that we want to find m2 is equal to negative 1 over m1. So then we have negative 1. What is m1? m1 is negative a over b. So this will make b over a. So the slope 2, which is the slope of the line PQ, this is equal to B over A. B over A. We are done. That is step. We are just to apply what we have covered or what we have learned in coordinate geometry when we are in ordinary secondary education. Okay? Again, can you tell me the next step? We have the two gradients. The next step now is to find the next step. You know the next step right now? So we have the gradient of line PQ. And we have also one known point. Okay? One known point. And this known point, it is x naught, y naught, which will be given in most cases, unless otherwise. And we have arbitrary point. Arbitrary point is point Q, which is x, y. So remember that Q is x, y. This point Q. Okay, x, y. Okay, so I think that the best way, let me put like this. So even this part of perpendicular can put on this side, and here point Q. So this one we name it as point Q. Point Q. And this point Q, it's the arbitrary point, which is x, y. So you have arbitrary point, we have known point, we have gradient of the line. Then you can find the equation of the line. That will be what is the first step. So the first step we say that find the equation of the line. Of the line PQ. So to find the equation of the line PQ, we say that slope always is equal to change in y over change in x. So slope of line PQ, it is B over A, is equal to y minus y naught over x minus x naught. So this is numerator, this is denominator, cross multiplication. So we say this is B x minus x naught is equal to A y minus y naught. Then this is bx minus bx naught. This is ay minus ay naught. Okay? So the best way of expressing this equation of the line, bring these terms which don't have subscript. So bring them together. So on this side you have bx minus ay is equal to what? So bring this on this side. So we brought this on this side. So if bringing this on this side, it will become positive b x naught minus a y naught. So this will be question what? Question 2. Okay, so you have equation 2 and you have equation 1. So the next step, do you know what the next step? So we know the equation PQ, we know the given equation. Do you know that what will be the next step? Let us find the point Q, which is the point of intersection. That will be the fifth step. You have to master this derivation like the way your teacher Olenjolai has mastered. I've mastered it. Okay? You see that I'm not troubling myself to check somewhere, whatever, just check about this one. But it's not by my power, but it's by spirit. And it's by grace of God. The fifth step, we say that let us solve. Solve equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. Okay? So equation 1, we have bx, no, question 2, bx, okay, question 1 is bx plus, no. Question 1, it's what? It's ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We can express it into ax plus by is equal to negative c. And you know equation 2, it's bx minus ay is equal to what? Bx naught minus a y naught. So we have to solve these two equations simultaneously in order to get coordinates of point Q. So to solve them simultaneously, we have to eliminate at least one variable. Okay, so we use the method of elimination method. So the sixth step, use elimination method. So to use elimination method, I'll just let me clean this introductory part, but I will leave the figure. So leave the figure 5.1 because we need to refer it for you to understand and avoiding yourself to cram. So we have AX plus BY is equal to negative C. Then you have BX minus what? AY is equal to what? Is equal to BX naught minus what? AY naught. Okay? So, in order to eliminate y, okay? So you say that let us eliminate what? Eliminate y. It's my decision. You can eliminate x also. It's fine. So in order to eliminate what? In order to eliminate y, you have to make sure that we make the y terms to be like. To make the y terms to be like, what the difference between this term and this term? Here we have a coefficient of a, here we have coefficient of b. So to make it alike, to make this term alike except the sign, we say that this one, let us multiply the whole equation 1 by a and the whole equation 2 by b. So next, a times a will be a square x plus what? A times by will be aby is equal to what? A times negative c will be negative ac. Then we are in question 2. B times bx will be b square x minus b times a will be aby. This is equal to what? B times bx, this will be bx naught minus what? A times b is aby naught. Okay? So then, again, when we reach at this point, we think, should we add equation 1 and 2? Or should we subtract? The best way to eliminate y is just to add. So we take a square. So here we have a square x plus what? Plus aby then plus what? B square x minus aby. On this side we have what? Negative ac plus what? B square x naught minus what? aby naught. So this one and this one is like them. So aby minus aby cancel. So it remains what? A square x plus what? B square x, B square x, A square x plus B square x, yes, is equal to what? Negative AC, plus B square x naught, B square x naught, minus AB, naught. Okay, so we still need the figure. For understanding, don't draw it, just leave it because we need it. What are we looking right now? We have eliminated y from our simultaneous equation. So when we eliminate y, we have to find x, or the value of x. So let me copy it here, or let me just, x is common on left-hand side, is common in these two terms of the expressions, of left-hand side expression. So let us take x out. So it remains a square plus b square. This is equal to what? Is equal to negative ac plus what? Plus b square x naught minus what? AB y naught. So to find the value of x, we have to divide by a square plus b square to both sides, left hand side and right hand side. So on left hand side, x is equal to what? Negative ac plus b square x naught minus ab y naught divided by a square plus b square. Okay? So if that's the case now, this is a very important expression. You can rearrange them or you can leave the way it is. So you can, let me round. Don't do this in exam, but this is to indicate we will need this equation. Okay? And this, you can call it equation what? 3. Because here we ended with question 2. So now we know the value of the x coordinate. Let us find the value of what? Of the y coordinate. So 7th step. So we say that substitute question 3 in equation 1 to find what? To find value, to find the expression of what? Because we get expression of y. What is equation 1? Equation 1 is ax plus by is equal to negative c. What is equation 3? This one. So where is x? So we replace x with this expression. So here we have a, here we have what? Negative ac plus what? B square x what? X naught minus what? ab y naught, then divided by what? By a square b square. So then plus what? Plus by is equal to negative c. Okay? So the next step there is just the simplification. You know the basic simplification? Okay, this is addition of the fractions and multiplications of the fraction. So the best way here, let us find out the LCM between 1 and a square plus b square. So the LCM is a square plus b square. So take this expression over this. We have a times this to be negative a square c plus what? A b square x naught minus what? A square b y naught. Then take this expression over 1, it is this one times this. So we have b y times a square, it will make a square b y. Then we have what? B square times by, this will make what? B square times by. Start encountering a challenge. Okay, yeah. So I think that this is the challenge that I used even to encounter myself when I was preparing myself. So the best way, let me use this technique. Make your the subject in equation 1 before we substitute equation 3. Make your writing the subject. So the 7th step, choose me. I made a mistake. Okay, make your y the subject in subject of what? Of equation 1. Equation 1 is ax plus by is equal to negative c. So to make right the subject, yes, and then we remembered that yes, we had it. No need for us. Yes, I think yes, you have to record equation 1. which was there. Okay, so but let us do it this way. Okay, so ax minus ax plus by, then is equal to negative c minus ax. So by is equal to negative c minus ax divided by b divided by b. So y, which we need to know its expression, is equal to what? Is equal to negative c over b minus a over b x. So remember that this is question 1. So now we can take equation 3, we substitute, means we replace x with this expression. Do you enjoy the beauty of advanced mathematics? Do you enjoy the beauty of coordinate geometry 1? Tell me in the comment section, please. Okay, so if that's the case, here we have y is equal to what? Y is equal to negative c over b minus what? Minus, so then we have what? A over b. Okay, then x. So for x, we have what? Negative a c, then plus b squared x naught minus ab y naught. Then over what? Over a squared b squared. Okay? This is our next expression. I believe that you enjoy the beauty of mathematics. So what the simplest technique here? This is subtractions of the fraction. This is maybe one term. Let us generalize as one term, and this is another term. So we have negative c over b minus, this is the fraction. So let us find the LCM, the lowest common multiple. So LCM here, it is b over times what? A plus what? B squared. So this is our LCM. So let us take our LCM divided by b. So it remains is what? Here in numerator we have negative c times what? A squared plus b squared. You have to be very careful in this derivation. You can make a mistake at any time and it will cost you. Then minus. Here you have what? Negative a. Okay, so if you take this over this times this, it's 1. So here we copy, we have negative c plus what? In square bracket, b squared x naught minus ab y naught. It's ab y naught. So here we have y is equal to what? And this one times this one, it's negative c squared a, then minus b squared a. No, b squared c. So negative c times a squared, it is c squared a. No. So we have negative c a squared. Then we have negative c b squared. Then, so let us open the bracket. So we have negative a times negative ac makes positive a squared c. We have negative a times positive b squared x makes a b squared x naught. We have negative a times negative a b y naught. So this makes what? Positive a squared b. Then we have what? Y naught. Then denominator we have what? We have b a squared plus what? B squared. No need to open the bracket because we can cancel this b. So right now, negative c a squared plus a squared c, this makes 0. Right? So y in numerator, you have negative c b squared minus a b squared x naught plus a squared b y naught. This one divided by what? By b a squared plus b squared. So y is equal to what? So we have B. B, okay? So B, here you have what? You have negative C, negative A, x naught, then what? Plus A square, y naught. So B is common. So here you have B square, B. So B is common, so you can take it out. So if you take it out, so I made even a mistake here. So we took one B out. So here we remain with negative CB, negative C what? CB, then minus AB x naught, then plus A square y naught, divided by B, A square plus B square. So B and B cancel. So now our y coordinate will be equal to what? Negative CB minus AB x naught plus A square y naught divided by A square B square. Don't round this in exam, but we are allowed to round this in learning. So this is y coordinate, this is x coordinate of point 20 Q. So from there, the coordinates of point of intersection Q the eighth step. The coordinate of point of intersection between line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 and the line PQ is Q is X comma Y is equal to what? Expression for X is negative AC plus B square X naught, then minus AB Y naught. Let me keep budgeting the space. So Q which is X comma Y is equal to what? Is equal to negative AC plus BC X naught AB Y naught over what? A square plus B square, comma Y coordinate. So the Y coordinate, it's negative what? Negative C B minus A B X naught plus A square Y naught divided by A square B square. So this is coordinate, or this is coordinates of point Q. So you know the next step, having these coordinates, so we know the coordinates. So it's just like these coordinates are, we replace X and Y here. So next step, our aim to derive the formula for distance D. So to derive the formula for the distance D, suppose this is 2 and this is 4. It means that substitute these letters with maybe a number. Okay? So it means that if you know numbers, it means maybe this is 3, 4, and here it is 60 comma negative 2. So you can find the distance by using distance sorting formula. So that will be the ninth step. So ninth step, we say that find distance d by using distance sorting, distance formula. Distance formula. Do you remember the distance formula? Distance formula state that x2 minus x1 square plus what? y2 minus y1 square. Okay, so let me jump. So jump to this part. If you find that I'm writing quickly rather than your speed, you can pause the video, copy the notes, and then you continue. So we have distance here. We like to find distance. And this is what you've been deriving. So we have x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So my students asking themselves which one between P and the Q will be x2, y2, x1, y1. So we can just let you decide. Let Q to be what? To be x2, comma, y2. Okay, and then let P to be what? x1, comma, y1. So if that's the case, say distance is equal to square root of what? x2. What is x2? This one. We have what? Negative AC. My God, help me to budget this space. Negative AC plus what? B square x naught minus AB y naught over what? Over A square B square minus what? Minus x naught. Then we square plus y2. y2 it is negative C B minus AB x naught, then plus A square y naught over A square plus B square minus y naught square. Wonderful. So remember that the square root is still continuing here because of the space. So distance. So let me budget now. It's possible to budget. We are mathematicians. So the simplest way right now is to find the LCM. This is x naught over 1, and there we have y naught over 1. So the best way, we say that in this x coordinate, the LCM between a square plus b square and 1, it is a square plus b square. Okay? At the LCM. So this one over this, here we have what? Negative AC plus what? B square x naught minus what? AB y naught. Then we say that minus what? Minus x naught. So this one over 1, it's this one, x naught, a square. Then minus x naught, b square. Okay? So you're saying for this case, plus So you're still in the same Android. Let me try to use this technique. Plus what? So then we are in 1. I'm writing this way because of the space. Okay? So y, the LCM also is what? A square plus b square. So this one over this is 1. Here we have negative CB minus AB x naught plus what? A square y naught. So minus A square y naught minus B square y naught. And this one we square it. Okay? Wonderful. Great. So from here, do we have any like terms? So you can check. We have b square x naught, b square x naught. So this one, b square x naught and b square x naught cancel because b square x naught minus b square x naught is 0. Here we have a square y naught minus a square y naught. So this one and this one cancel. Wonderful. If you have any question about the derivation of the formula of perpendicular distance of a point to a line, or we call it the shortest perpendicular distance from a point to a line, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. If you join me right now, welcome. This is Olenjolai from Tanzania, who is surprising you or who is opening your mind in advanced mathematics for the pre-Form 5, Form 5, QT students, reciters, teachers, mathematicians, grade 12 students. So the perpendicular distance D is equal to what? Is equal to square root. Is equal to square root of what? So it's equal to square root of this simplified expression. Here you have what? Negative AC. Negative AC minus what? AB y naught. AB y naught minus x naught minus x naught a square minus x naught a square over a square plus b square then b square plus the y component negative c negative bc minus ab x naught minus ab x naught minus b1 minus b square y naught of what? Over a square b square. So this one squared. Okay. So if that's the case, what the common sign here is negative. What is the common letter? It's A. What the common sign here is negative. What's the common letter here? It is B. So we can take it out. But whenever we take this A out, we have to remember the square root here. When we take a B out of bracket, we have to remember this is square root here. Okay? So, so the distance D is equal to what? Square root. Square root of what? So remember also here the denominator is a square plus b square and a square and a square. Okay, or just, okay, let us deal with it. So let us take negative a outside of this square D bracket. So if you take negative a outside of the square bracket, because negative a is from square D, so it will be negative a square. Okay, so in numerator, we remain with what? We remain with C because we took negative A out. Here we remain with plus what? B. Why not? Because we took negative A out. Here we remain with what? Plus X naught A. Because we took negative A out. But this is still what? Squared. Similarly, plus what? Let us take negative B out, but should be squared. So here we remain with positive C plus what? Plus A X naught plus what? Plus B Y naught. So this one also it is squared. The denominator is the same. It is what? A square plus B square square. It is the same. This is squared and this is squared. Okay, right. I believe that you're enjoying. Okay, so negative A times negative A, the answer is positive A. So here we have A square. So we have open bracket C plus B Y naught plus A X naught squared, then plus what? B square, C plus A X naught plus B Y naught square, and denominator also we have A square plus B square square. Okay, distance D. Okay, can you observe these expressions in bracket? It's the same expression. Remember, we taught you in quadratic, in algebra or in quadratic, that in case we have maybe 2 times x plus maybe 3, then minus 4, then you have x plus 3, this we call it because we have split the middle term. So in order to form an expression there, so it means we take these 2, we collect this, let's say that this is x. So we take these 2, we collect this negative x and form one factor. So this is the factor. And the other factor, it's 1. It's just you take n between these 2 common factors. So it is x plus what is 3. So if you expand this, you get this expression. That's the same technique that you are going to use here. This expression is the same to this expression. So if that's the case, we can collect that a square plus b square multiplied by 1 expression. You know what will be next. So just to check and remember what we taught you in your Form 2 topic of 40 of algebra and also quadratic equation. So here we can collect a square plus what? B square. A square plus b square. And then we take 1. C plus b y naught plus x plus what? A x naught squared. Because these are the common terms. In denominator, we still have our denominator. A square plus b square squared. So we can simplify this by 1 and this one by 1. So the perpendicular shortest distance now will be what? Will be the square root of what? Of c. So we can, of c plus b y naught plus c plus what? A x naught. A x naught. This one square. Of what? Over a square plus b square. So if you find the under root of that formula, then finally we reduce our form. So you say that, so you can separate this, you can say that this is equal to what? So find the square root of, so we can rewrite this as ax naught plus by naught plus c. I didn't change anything. Squared over what? Over square root of what? Of a square plus b square. So if you find this is square root, then cancel. So you say that, therefore, the formula the formula of perpendicular distance. Formula of perpendicular distance. The formula of perpendicular distance of a point to a line is distance is equal to what? Is equal to, so because that we are finding the square root of ax naught plus by naught plus c. If you square, it means if you find the square root, then the response of any square root is plus or minus. So simply that plus or minus will be using our absolute sign, that this is absolute of ax naught plus by naught plus c. Okay? Then divided by what? Square root of what? Of a square plus b square. So remember this formula for the rest of your life in advanced mathematics. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the general formula of finding perpendicular distance of a point to a line, or perpendicular distance or perpendicular shortest distance from a point to a line. So remember this absolute sign. So remember that, because I hear from my heart that some students say, sir, we didn't understand how did you change this expression of the numerator to become this one. Listen, my dear students, I believe that you agree with me that we taught you, if you are finding for example, square root of a squared, this is equal to plus or minus a. Any square root, this gives what? Plus or minus. Any absolute, this representing plus or minus. So in other words, mean that I can write this formula as what? Plus or minus. So d is equal to plus or minus a x naught plus b y naught plus c divided by what? Square root of a square plus b square. It's correct. So remember that absolute, this is equal to what? Plus or minus. That's why that we have this general formula. Okay? Is it interesting? So this equation, you see, so what you have here, it's all about the equation we've been given. It's the form of the equation we've been given at the beginning. But so the coordinates of the point x naught, y naught. So if it be given the coordinates of point x naught, y naught, so it means you replace x naught and y naught with x coordinates and y coordinates, which is given. Then the coefficient a, b, c will be obtained from what? The given equation. This will be the coefficients of x, y, and the what? And the non-variable or in constant c. So that means of a, b, c. So you'll be given an equation. So you have to compare the given equation with this general equation to find the value of a, value of b, value of c. Substitute there. Then x naught and y naught will be the given point where you find the shortest perpendicular distance. So from there, then you compute, then you find yourself, you are successful to make changes. Okay? So I have a warning. It means that a warning before I end this session. So not before. In order to use the formula above, effectively, then express the given equation. So now I can clean this part, and also I will leave the homework for you. And I'm about to end this session 5. So then express the given equation of a line in form of what? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Very important, you remember. homework. Homework 5. Okay? Homework 5 is this. Without copying and pasting from your notes, derive the formula of perpendicular distance from a point to a line. And just we give you what does this mean? Watch this video several times as well as you can until you understand every concept. So now we ask you to practice. This is what we call to practice it. I have seen some questions from the final exam or next exam of advanced mathematics paper, mathematics 1, asking you to derive this formula. So in any exam, you can be asked to derive this formula. And it's very important because you may even use in solving some real life problems. So it means that watch this video 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, until every concept is well understood. Then you take a rough paper. Once you take a rough paper, you just try to derive the formula of finding perpendicular distance from a point to a line yourself without copying and pasting from the notes that I have given you. So if you manage to do that, then you realize yourself that you've understood this derivation and your mind right now is trying to think differently. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of session 5, titled as Derivation of the Formula of Perpendicular Distance from a Point to a Line. Firstly, I thank God who have created me in his own image and likeness, and I thank him who has built the gift of mathematics and the gift of teaching in me, because I am mathematics, mathematics is me, I am a teaching, teaching is me. So I thank him. And you have to give all the glory and praise to him who lives forever. I thank him also who have given me opportunity to be a family teacher, to be a personal teacher, a family teacher, a national teacher, an international teacher. I thank him. So I thank you also who have taken your time and joined me on learning the beauty of advanced mathematics, on the revision of the formula of finding perpendicular distance of a point to a line. So that is what I would like to present to you, my dear student. I have just a couple of announcements before I end this session. Okay, so the first announcement, in case you feel from your heart, but before, in case you feel, I could charge every student who wants to learn these contents a lot of money in order for you to get access. But God, who has taught me everything that I'm going to teach you, has told me to offer to him my freewilling thanksgiving of teaching advanced mathematics, all the 10 topics, free of charge. Should not charge anybody, because there's the purpose of God for me to do that. But on my side, I'm offering God my freewilling thanksgiving for giving me a gift of mathematics and giving me a gift of teaching. Also, on your side, in case you feel from your heart that you want to offer our God, my God, you are freewilling thanksgiving for this program, don't just stay to yourself. God has opened the doors, and that's why we have a scripture for Exodus 25 verse 1 to 9, where God invites his people who like it to offer heartiful, means that to offer freelings from the heart. So you may offer freelings offering or thanksgiving of any amount, 50 Tanzania shillings, 100 Tanzania shillings, 1 million, 2 millions, 3 millions, maybe 1,000 US dollar, 2,000 US dollar, etc. The way that the Lord is going to guide you. It's not mandatory, but it's important, because as a blessing will be poured out to everybody who will use that opportunity. So you may accomplish it through this. You may send your freeling thanksgiving through this telephone number 0759745331. Registered name is Olenjolai. And your freeling thanksgiving will be used to pay the running cost for production, for preparation, for marketing, for advertisement, for transmission of these contents or these video contents that you are recording, because you have a vision of recording more than 600 videos and post them and offer them free to all Tanzanians and all other students in the world as a part of our fellowship with our God, who is our great professor who is my great professor of mathematics. So it will be used to pay the running cost, right? It's very expensive to produce one video you're watching right now, more than you think. God didn't give me permission to share with you how much does it cost. Not only from myself, who is a teacher of this program, but financial expenses. It's very high, more than you think. But my God, who is the founder and sponsor of Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School in square bracket OLENJOLAIM, is greater than all of those expenses that surrounding this program. And these programs will be accomplished. This program will change the life of millions of advanced secondary students of present and future generation. Another announcement that in order to equip you also, we have a special library that we call the Tanzania Advanced Secondary, Tanzania Online Advanced Library. So here it means you replace all and hence you have what A, Tanzania Online Advanced Library. There you will access books, you access syllabus book, you access reference textbook, you access assessed problems and solutions books, you access also scientific calculator. This is the bunch, this is just a small bunch of advanced mathematics books. So for instance, here we have advanced mathematics syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5 through from 6. I recommend every student of mine should have this book or a copy of it. Again, you can also order. So you can order all of these books online and I can send to you in any region of Tanzania. We have Pure Mathematics 1, we have Pure Mathematics 2, we have Pure Advanced Mathematics by J. Tranta. So for instance, this one, the buying cost before the fly of the price, before the price rise, is you can order this book is only 30,000 Tanzania shillings. So this is just a sample, okay? And then we have these review books, Advanced Mathematics Review 1 and Advanced Mathematics Review 2. So this one contains some topics and this one contains some topics. So this Advanced Mathematics Paper 1, Advanced Mathematics Paper 2, you have two papers in advanced secondary education. So this one costs 18,000 and this one costs also 18,000. We are not doing business, we are equipping our students, so we are just selling to you the whole price. So you can order the huge package and we can send to you that 18,000 and 30,000, excluding what? The transport cost. I don't remember exactly the fixed price of this, but I think that is range between 17,000. Okay, you can order it to 17,000 or a copy of it with a minimum price. So you can order these books to have departments of advanced mathematics in your bag or at your home place, so to go far as well as you can. But again, you can order original scientific calculator. This is Casio function 981. We have number 1, which is cost is 35,000, and that's number 2. We have number 2. Number 1 cost is 55,000. Number 2 cost is 35,000. Number 1 is original, like this one. So it's Casio function 981. Very important, affordable, durable, scientific calculator. You can order them in our top app. How are you going to place your order? That's a very good question. Just send an SMS. Don't make a call. Send an SMS through this telephone number 0759745331 about your order. Then we can make a call to you and we accomplish the business. My dear students, I would like to invite you in session 60 when I will teach you about use of the formula of perpendicular or finding perpendicular distance from a point to a line to solve different problems of coordinate geometry. So we'll be using this formula and how we can use it to solve problems. That will be the contents of session 60. So my dear students, keep enjoying the beauty of advanced mathematics. Invite more friends. Remember to register into our channel. Remember to ask your questions in the comment sections below there. Remember to give us feedback whether you've understood or you didn't understand. So remember just to tell us the truth or what is going on your side so that we can interact, because the comment section, even if I will answer your comments, you will see the result. It means that you will see my reply. So in the comment sections, we'll be interacting to you academically. So may God bless you and keep you. This is Olenjolai, your mathematics teacher of advanced mathematics, who is teaching in the family level, national level, international level. May God bless you and keep you until we meet in the next session. Keep enjoying the beauty of coordinate geometry 1 as long as God will take you far.